Welcome back to Johnny Custom Blocks Frontside Press, where it is the first Tuesday of the month. Hold on, I'm posting so other people know. Come on, just post.
Got 3 people watching.
I didn't get a notice from Facebook.
I know. That's why I'm posting.
Sean also shared 6 times.
Already?
Cody Johns.
You guys wonder why he wins. Just saying.
He said, did I win? Cat's on.
So we got a late start. So we're not drunk yet. So we're going to try to make up. So we got, got a good toast coming.
Lamb on.
What are we talking about with Sydney this month? What is it tonight? Jeff's
well, we were
talking.
kind of talking.
No, that was to him. I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus.
Oh,
I thought we had a
okay.
plan. We had a big meeting today. I thought we had a plan.
No, we're going to talk about. I think we're going to talk about red flag laws a little bit. There's some interesting things going on out there with red flag laws. We're going to talk about legality of shooting rabid raccoons. In addition to the ability to shoot rabid. In addition to the ability to shoot rabid raccoons, so we got some Joe Biden news going on. So we're going to talk about Biden, red flag laws, and rabid raccoons.
All right, so let's get going on this. Let's crank up the show then. So first, before we go any further, it is so good to see you, Cindy, and I miss your stalker. All right. So, share, and comment. Remember, if you got to like and share if you want to win. All right, because we have a special second armor's block, which we're going to give away first, which is the Minnesota gun lawyer armor's block. All right, because
fuck, man, that's mine.
No. I had to listen to that. Oh,
no, that's mine.
Sean sent me my own, so you don't get this one.
It's got my name on it.
No, we're giving this one away. I don't care. We don't give anything away tonight. This is given away. I don't care if you gotta call me on the phone to tell me they want this. We're giving this away to somebody. I don't even care who it is.
Well, you're obviously never going to give it to me, so you might as well give it to somebody else.
Hey, it's not always my fault.
Hey, we have
I got my special edition from.
It is nice.
Yeah, that's
Sean Hilton.
But so is this. Look at that. Oh, come on, Minnesota. Where is it?
Enjoy.
Where is it? It's on there. There it is. Trust me.
Yep. It's on there.
There it is. It's on. It's better. You see it better if it's on Julie's.
Stealth black too, man.
Here it is.
There it is.
At the bottom.
That's literally the first time I've seen that. Looks good.
Just so I don't have to listen to it anymore. That's the only reason. Like, love you guys. Want you to be happy, but that's not what this is about. That's what the other stuff. This is just because he's been a jerk to me, so he doesn't get that one.
I was never gonna get it anyway.
Someone says,
not really
if you
concerned
want
about
your name on a block when you order it, drop it in the notes, and I'll make it happen.
Oh, you guys hear that?
That's cool.
There you
All right,
go.
so hold on. So if you're gonna order one from Sean, if you tell him you want your name on it, like see how this one says Minnesota gun lawyer. Like if you want
so anybody can put their name on there? I thought I was special, but any old person could just say, put my name on it. It's messed up.
Like I would get one that says Minnesota gun lawyer because he's not getting this one. I'm just saying. All right. So like and share, but don't forget to comment and let it just, all you gotta do is comment, just put share, right? Or put, I want Jeff's armor's block or whatever. All right. Cause he ain't getting it.
Sexy.
I'm going to call downstairs and have Mafia like into me.
There you go.
Just so I can win it and be like, to the one you didn't get. That's all I'm saying. Not that I'm bitter about anything. Like we got front side press ones. Mm-hmm. Like how did I get the letters on that?
On my side.
Yeah, bring it over to Julie's side.
Still won't show.
Yeah. Trust me, it's on there. All right. And we got a stand we're going to give away. And remember, if you win and you got a stand, you can tell Sean, what gun you have, and he can try to make you that stand for your gun so you can use it to work on, because that's what I use them for. All right. But first Tuesday of the month, we got some stuff going on. But first, let's thank our sponsors.
Good idea.
Our king sponsor, Johnny Custom Glocks. Why? Why, you ask? Why do you ask that he is our main sponsor, our king sponsor, if you will? Because life is too fucking short to have a Glock trigger that sucks. And when I got Gen 5, it's not that bad. It sucks. It sucks. Go shoot a 1911. It sucks. So get a better trigger. Like this week, the last week has been trigger, torture for me. Because I've been using guns that don't have Johnny Glock triggers on them. It's just like, wow, look at it. It just keeps, wow, it just keeps. I thought it was going to stop, but no, it just goes, oh, there it is. Finally it's shot. That's awesome. Yeah, spend the money. Don't do that to me. I didn't do anything to you. Why would you want me to use that shitty ass trigger? All right, it's just like torture. All right, get yourself a Johnny Glock trigger. But you know what you're gonna do? You're also gonna go to all his social media and follow him on Instagram, follow him on YouTube, so you can watch him do what I tell him not to do, which is give away secrets of what he's doing to the gun. All right. So go check out, see what's going on inside your Glock. All right. Get a better idea how it works. And, Glock, what is it, Jeff? What does Glock say?
Perfection.
What's perfection? So go learn how imperfect the Glock perfection is and how to make it better. All right. So that's what I'm going to tell you. And go try out his new 4311. Because I can't wait for him to drop one of them into my carry gun. Okay, but check out Johnny Custom Glock, all right? Because you are torturing yourself if you're using the stupid ass stock Glock triggers. All right. Now, back to Sean. SmokeShow3D.com. All right, Sean Hilton. Get yourself one of these that has your name on it, like this one, which used to be Jeff's, that says Minnesota Gun Lawyer on there. Like, you don't have to call Sean and tell him you want a Minnesota Gun Lawyer one, because I'm going to give this away to somebody, right? And happily give it away.
Somebody's going to get it.
Just so he can't have it.
It's not going to ride around your glove compartment for another freaking 6 months.
Good. Enjoy your gray one. That's nice. I like the color. But you know what? You're not having this one.
Black and
You're
black.
not having it. If Nancy Pelosi liked, shared, and commented, and she won, I would just be clapping. Good for you, Nancy, taking his freaking armor's block. That's all. That's all. I'm done. I'm not going to say any more about it. It's water under the bridge. That's all. Except for you're not getting this.
I don't believe your statement, and here's why I don't believe your statement. I believe that you would give it to Nancy Pelosi and say, enjoy your Minnesota Gun Lawyer, and then you would add, you treasonous bitch, at the end of your statement.
I didn't say I wouldn't say you treasonous bitch. I didn't. That's not. That wasn't.
You left it out.
Yeah,
you got to make this. If you really want me to believe that you're going to do it, you got to say it correctly.
Fucking I'd be like, hey, watch what you say to me, or I'll hit you in the head with a hammer, like that guy did to your husband or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
motherfucker.
There it is.
You would hand it to her and say, "Did you know that in Florida, treason is the #1 crime that you can use deadly force for?" And then just hand it to her and walk away.
I would.
Awesome.
We're going to mail them out to everybody else, but she would have to come get it in person.
Oh, boy.
She'd have to come to Florida.
But I've already been told by my attorney, we're not going to mention any names, that her acts of treason no longer count because she's not in office. Is that true? Don't take it back because you said it.
There's nothing in the statute. I mean, I guess you have to be. She is still in office though, because her term's not up. She just.
Oh, she's still
not the speaker anymore. She's still there, but she doesn't. She's out after this next election when January rolls around. So she's still in Congress.
That's good to know. Like, we don't have enough issues.
Well, they don't want her to leave yet because then it might lower the median age of congressmen down to like 84, and they don't want that to happen. They need the median age of our American politician median age needs to be in the mid 80s.
So we had a great meeting today. We're going to try to implement that, right? Implement. So a little bit of changes. And here's our goal for all, how many people are? Oh, look at that.
11.
All right, for everybody's watching the show that will watch a show in the future, like watch a rerun, whatever. This is our goal and try to hold us to it. We're going to try to take Frontside Press back to the first season without the studio.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No, I'm not getting tased.
We can shoot you.
That came up at lunch.
The only reason that had that many watches is because of the abuse that you took that first season.
Oh, hey, I'm not denying that. That is absolutely 100%. We had probably 100 people show up to watch the show live just so they could see me get freaking tased.
Yeah, that would go viral in today's day and age. That was a little bit pre-viral 7 or 8 years ago or whatever. But now that tape would be all over the place.
And then we had the not UTMs. What's the other ones?
The simunition.
We shot you with simunitions.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I was there for that.
That wasn't really that bad because they were the low level ones. You know, we had to stretch that a little bit.
Well, and you kept taking all your layers of clothes off because you couldn't.
Well, because I was told, like, hey, if they're gonna shoot you with this, you're gonna have some padding, or else it's gonna go into you. It's gonna split your skin. It's like pow. I'm like, that ain't good. Pow. I'm gonna take this one off too. Pow. I'm like, oh, if they shoot you again, you're gonna make a big deal out of it. Everybody's watching, see you get hurt. Like, oh. You know what I did like when medics shot me in the leg with the blank gun. Did you ever see that one where we were talking about tourniquets? The medic's like, come on out front. We're gonna show you what's going on. I'm like, I don't feel too comfortable with this. He's got Glock 19. He's like, bow with a blank. And I'm like, we had blood thing in my hand. It's like, oh, you shot me. Oh, I fall to the ground. And medic's like, you are a big baby. I know a lot of other people that shot by 9mm. Nobody whined like that. Like, stop you whining. Hey, let me put this on.
Cody John says laser tag, but with rubber bullets.
That's not laser tag at that point. That's putting down a riot.
Corey says, or we could tase Mike with smoked meat.
Oh.
Did I read that wrong?
I don't know what that means.
This is what I've been going through all week, just to let you know. My buddy Tommy, right, in Texas, just got a new grill. So this is what he does. If he doesn't go to the range and practice, he sends me pictures of what he's cooking. And I'm like, you can't bribe me with pictures of food. Then he sends me this stuff. It was, what's the stuff they make in New Orleans? Gumbo.
Oh.
Gumbo,
right? Tell me what's in it. And it's surrounded by jalapeno cornbread. And I'm like, all right, maybe you can. It's like, get back to the range. Sends me another picture of all the meat on this thing. So maybe I have an eating issue. I don't know. All right. So here's what we're going to do. One more time. Like and share, and comment. And comment because your security settings block us from seeing that you liked and shared. All right. So you got to let us know. Now, we're going to do where's the toast?
It's right here.
Which one?
This one right here.
All right. So Julie and I had a little meeting about the toast. Explained to her that she needs to be more, in tune with our audience. And she came back with a sheet of toast. All right. So the first one we're going to use is, all right, get your beverage. Everybody get their beverage.
Yeah.
All right. The first one, shut up, liver. You're fine. Just for you guys. Because we love
to the point.
Here it is. And oh so true with this group. All right. So, what's the first thing we'll talk about? Rabid raccoons?
Yeah, let's talk about raccoons.
All right.
That woman
Raccoons.
tortured that poor thing.
Well, here's the deal.
Raccoons.
Like, normally I would agree with you, but that was a zombie.
Yeah, but she
like that thing
missed so many times.
No, she just shot him in the chest.
Yeah, well, shoot him in the head.
Right.
Shoot him in the face.
She should have shot him in the head. All right. But that thing, that's what zombies, that's a real world live zombie raccoon. For those of you who haven't seen the video, can we show the video?
Yep. So everybody knows what we're talking about.
Oh, don't remind me to talk to him when you come.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Great.
And he's still moving. She could have shot him again and killed him.
Yeah, why is she shooting him right now? Is she just wait
thought
for him to bleed out? He's not even moving.
Don't let the poor thing suffer.
That thing don't feel shit.
No.
Look at that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She needs to check her ammo.
You have on your sights,
22.
lady.
What does she carry?
That thing's gonna die in about 15 seconds, anyways, when it bleeds out. Because right now its organs aren't working. Everything but its head's still working. You know. Like, is that it?
Yeah.
Like, that's just. First of all, just shoot the fucking thing in the head.
Yeah.
You know. But
Corey says cop needs to go back to the gun range.
just.
Cop needs Mike McGowan.
She needs to shoot the fucking thing in the head.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is she missing with those shots, or is she just not hitting in the head?
She's not hitting him in the head. She's hitting him
Does
in
she
the
have
body.
low ammo?
Trim.
Yeah. It's like this. That thing's rabid. Right?
Well, that's on top of it, right? Yeah.
It's a zombie. Right? So you shoot the thing. Like, here's the deal. You can't tell me that if you take a regular raccoon, you shoot it 5 times at a 9mm, that thing still keeps coming after you.
I wouldn't think so.
That's why you should use, before you assholes start saying anything about 45, like I ain't in the mood.
Right. She just had 1911. It wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, 9/11 would have killed it and its family with one shot.
That's right.
Cat
And they'd be out there filling in the hole in the grass. Especially if you had the exploding 45s, or what am I looking for?
Pilgrim.
Yeah. Pilgrim, self-defense 45, whatever. It'd go in there, and they would spread that raccoon out. But then the rabies would just go flying everywhere, and then you get rabies in your eye and shit. You wouldn't want that either.
Rabies all
I don't
over
think
the
that's
pink.
So is
rabies
that? So I guess take it to a human standpoint. Is that what it would be like if you were trying to shoot like a cracked out meth head or something?
Yeah.
Oh, remember the basalt zombies?
Yeah, bath salt zombies, right?
Eat your face, right?
Do you remember seeing that video?
Yeah, they eat your face.
The 2 guys shot the guy like what 8 times in the back with 40 Smith & Wesson. So it started with a 4. So it should have killed him and his whole family with 1 shot because 40 is so impressive. It's so impressive.
If there had been 5 more on there, it would stop him.
Right, finally, guy just shoots him in the head, and that stopped, basalt zombie guy. I'm just saying.
Well, you tell the story about that. Didn't you have a friend of yours that did that, or somebody you said that you knew? I thought you told a story about a guy that did that. He shot somebody in the chest a couple times, and he kept coming at him.
Shot him 15 times.
Yeah, he was a cop.
He shot him with a Glock 19 in the plate 15 times. Sorry, there's a serial killer outside my house, I guess.
Yeah.
Dog's trying to tell me that
fucking raccoon's probably out there.
You never know. He shot him 15 times in the chest, emptied the mag as he was coming towards him, and the guy died because he collapsed both of his lungs and he suffocated on the way. Like, literally fell. Like, and they're not. What are you gonna do? It's not about that. You've already destroyed all their organs, right? And they keep coming because
in the fucking face.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, there's one organ left. The only organ that matters, right? Yeah.
Shoot him in the computer.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you feel bad for a raccoon that gets rabies and nobody's laughing about it getting killed, but I guess it's a good indication of sometimes a lot of people think, oh, all I need is 1 or 2 shots. But sometimes that doesn't do it, even for animals. Imagine you're walking your dog and you've got your sidearm or whatever, and raccoon like that comes out and starts attacking you. It may take more than 1 or 2 shots.
Yeah.
Touch. Press.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. right. The first shot, I can understand she doesn't want to get too close, but then after that first one, when he's laying there twitching, there's plenty of time to just walk up and gang style him in the back of the head, and then just call it a day. I don't know why she's still standing so far back, like taking pot shots at it.
Well, listen, I hate to come to her defense in this.
Sure.
You guys are not thinking about this correctly. She shot.
It's not a fucking zombie raccoon.
With 9 freaking millimeter.
It's not a zombie.
5 times in the chest. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm going to shoot him. I hope he doesn't keep coming. You shoot a freaking raccoon with a 9 millimeter, the thing should blow up. You know what I mean? It's not like.
You should have used Pilgrim.
She shot Pilgrim with a
What makes you think it was a 9 millimeter? Maybe it was only a 380 or something.
That was the problem.
Now,
maybe
was that
they're prejudiced in that department and they only give the women 22s or something. You don't know.
Great. Here we go.
She's probably not allowed to drive the cars either.
We can get sued. There's my HR nightmare right there.
But seriously, was that a cop or an animal control person? Does anybody know?
No.
Yeah, it's animal control. Like, well, we don't know if it's Fish and Wildlife or just animal control. It's probably animal control. You know, she had gloves on. You know,
right? But animal patrol doesn't usually get handguns. Most animal patrols work for the county, just for like the licensing divisions and stuff. Even the sheriff's department ones, they don't usually have firearms. Now, Fish and Wildlife does because they're fully sworn officers. But most of your animal patrol deputies, they don't carry firearms, and most of them actually don't even have the same powers that a regular one would have to like search houses or cars or arrest people. They always have to show up like meter maids, basically. They have to show up and then they have to call for the regular cop to come out and actually write the citations and all that kind of stuff. So I guess it depends on where she was. I don't know if that was Florida or what county it was in, but I'm guessing she was a street cop or a road cop.
It could be.
Now, here's a legal question. Since we'll transition to legal, can you do that as a civilian? Let's say you come out in your front yard and you see a rabid raccoon running around in your driveway. Can you go get your firearm and come out and just start popping the raccoon in the street?
Why not?
I'm asking the question.
That is a good question. Well, you probably would know more than I do, but I would think that, well, number one, you're on your own property. Number two, I know we have laws saying you can humanely put down animals, and humanely includes a bullet to the head. So that's why I'm looking at what she did, and I said that was not that. What she did was not humanely putting down that animal. I get it; she was probably in just a difficult situation, but I don't see why you could not, because you'd be protecting yourself. You'd be protecting yourself or your children or your family. People shoot alligators, and nobody's ever gotten in trouble for that was attacking somebody.
Well, if they're
attacking is a different. I think if you're being attacked by an animal, I get this question all the time. Let's say you're walking your dog and somebody else's dog gets off leash and comes running at you and starts kind of, attacking your dog and trying to attack you. Can you just shoot that other person's dog in the street? And the answer would be yes, because you would basically make the same argument that you would in a self-defense case, imminent fear of death or bodily harm. It doesn't even have to rise that level because it's just a dog. The other thing is, and a lot of people don't like to hear this because I know how a lot of people feel about their dogs. Dogs ain't people. They ain't your family. They ain't your kids. They're considered property in America, and certainly in the state of Florida, they're considered property. So if there's no cruelty to it, obviously we have a specific statute for cruelty to animals. So if you just go up and shoot a dog that's just sitting there looking at you with a smiley face for no reason, you're going to get a cruelty to animal charge. But if you kill the dog that's attacking you, there's no such thing as aggravated assault of a dog or improper exhibition of a firearm towards a dog. Because they're considered property. So maybe the person could sue you for their vet bills, and you're not going to get emotional distress either because you won't get that for animals. So, you'd probably be okay to do it. It's probably smart also, Mike might comment on this from a self-defense standpoint, is it might also be a good idea to have a non-lethal option when you're maybe walking the dogs in addition to a firearm. So if you could carry a firearm but also carry pepper spray, taser, or something along those lines, right?
Stun gun,
to always have a secondary
Does
thing to
pepper
go
spray
to.
on dogs?
I don't know. That might be a question for a tactical guy. Does pepper spray work on dogs?
I don't know. We'll
You
find
Google
out.
it.
I don't know why. I don't know why it wouldn't. I mean, any animal with tear ducts and a nose. I mean, it works on that principle. So I would imagine as long as you got tear ducts and a nose, it would probably work.
Right. Well, don't
Maybe something like a
bear
taser,
spray?
loud horn, bear spray. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to watch. So there's also, I'm not going to get into it here, but remember, there's also rules for those kind of things. Like you can't just carry around certain self-defense sprays or whatever. They have to be of a certain size. They have to be a certain chemical makeup. You have to have your license if they're above a certain size. It's kind of like a pocket knife. Like a common pocket knife is perfectly fine. So if you carry the spray that's less than, I think it's 6 fluid ounces. Don't quote me on that, I think. But if it's less than whatever the ounces is, you can carry it. But if it's more than that, you have to have a concealed carry license. But you can open carry bear spray. Like you can walk around with a machete on your leg and it's perfectly fine. And you can have a pocket knife, but things in between that are smaller than a machete, bigger than a pocket knife, and you have it under your jacket, that falls into concealed weapons range. So sprays kind of fall into those same things too. So before you start carrying certain things, check the law and the statute to find out what you're allowed to carry. But I think even on a daily basis, not even just walking the dog, like it's always good to have a non-lethal thing. Like every jackass that confronts you in a parking lot, you don't want to just pull your gun out if you've got a secondary way to defend yourself, like pepper spray or whatever. It's usually always a smart play.
Walking sticks and ice.
Yeah. Especially if they have a sword inside.
Well, and just to put a pin on it, back to the shooting. So on your property, here's going to be your issue. The statute is, there's a statute of shooting a firearm, basically, even on your own property. It's the reckless endangerment situation, et cetera, et cetera. It has to be for, it can't be reckless. And the reason why I say that is because I have had cases where people do that. Like you see all these videos, these yard pop videos and stuff that people put on Facebook, and they're just like shooting around into their I'm
not going to say which one of our friends was
be like, oh, it's cool. And you think, what's the big deal? It's my property. Nobody's around. I'm not hurting anybody. And yet you still sometimes end up with a criminal charge. So,
like if somebody breaks
for
in your
example,
house,
if you have a case, go ahead.
Fire off both barrels of a shotgun. Get a shotgun.
Right. And that might work on a rabid raccoon too. Maybe if you come out and fire your 2 barrels in the air, the rabid raccoon may get scared and just decide, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Zombie raccoon wasn't backing down from anything.
No, he wasn't afraid of anything.
I hear that's all you need.
Maria said, what if it was a service dog?
What?
Well, it makes no difference. It's still not your family or a child or a human being. So the same thing.
Well, if you're being attacked, I don't care what the dog's doing. If you're being attacked.
Right, exactly. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, the statute is discharging. Go ahead.
Because he's a cop.
Right. Corey says if pepper spray will work on dogs, it will curve the dog from tracking you.
Okay. Yeah, but will it stop it from attacking you?
Right. It doesn't need to track my Labrador that's being bitten by its face. Yeah. Yeah. So, look, discharging a firearm in public, it's 790.15 subsection 1. That includes your house. Knowingly discharge a firearm in a public place or on the right-of-way of a paved public road, highway, or street, or knowingly discharge a firearm over the right-of-way of any paved public road, highway, or street, or over any occupied premises, contrary to Florida statutes in case made. So, for example, there's a case, I'm reading the information, that's not tracking the statute, right? But because the state attorney's office doesn't know how to write their information. So I had a case where somebody may have shot in their yard in a yard pop situation, and they said, no, You can't do that. So here's what the actual statute says. Any person who knowingly discharges a firearm in any public place or on the right-of-way of any paved public road, highway, or street, who knowingly discharges any firearm over the right-of-way of any paved public road, highway, or street, or over any occupied premises, or who recklessly or negligently discharges a firearm outdoors on any property used primarily as the site of a dwelling, commits a misdemeanor in the first degree. So it's that second line that's important, but that includes a reckless or negligent discharge definition. So the argument is, if you just go out and shoot the firearm into your grass in your front yard, is it reckless? Are you doing it recklessly, or are you doing it
not
negligently?
Going over anything that's not yours.
Right. But it doesn't have to go over. It says, or who recklessly or negligently discharges a firearm outdoors on any property used primarily as a site of a dwelling. So even if it's your property, it's being used as a dwelling, and you shoot it. So there's two sections. The first part is, if there's no reckless or negligent requirement for shooting over the right-of-way or a paved road or over somebody else's house, because it's presumed negligent because it's leaving your yard. The second part is recklessly or negligently on any site used as a dwelling, including your own home. That requires a separate showing of reckless or negligence. And so if you're in your yard and the rabid raccoon is in your yard, if you can shoot that rabid raccoon and it's not recklessly or negligently, meaning you're not firing it just willy-nilly into the air because you don't know what you're doing, you would probably be okay with it. But if you're out there drunk and you're like, oh, look, it's a rabid raccoon, and you're stumbling around and waving your firearm and shooting, and it's, bouncing off concretes and stuff, even though it's on your own yard and it's not going over anybody else's house, you still might get hit with recklessly or negligently.
I'd like to ask a question to the lawyer that's on the show that's not a jerk. So, Cindy. All right. So,
ask her.
If someone fires off and you shoot, and don't do this, please don't do this. Like, I'm not defending this. I just want to know the answer to the question. So, if someone goes out and shoots around directly into the dirt in their backyard, is that reckless? Like, does that fall under the rules? Like, is that illegal?
Well, so as any lawyer would tell you, it's going to depend on what the jury says. I mean,
I'm not asking him, I'm asking you.
I don't understand, why would somebody go out and put a bullet in the, look at my stupid software update is in the way here. Why would to the ground? I mean, to me, there's something.
This is like, obviously, don't do that. All right, like, I'm not gonna go. You know what I gotta do tonight? I gotta go do a yard pop in my backyard. No. It's my yard. I can pop it if I want. But I'm saying is, if you have, all right, hold on. Hey, can I put you on speaker for a second? All right, we're live, so don't say your name or tell anybody what you do or anything like that, because we're on a show, okay? All right.
Scott Seavey wants to know if there are any classes.
Hey, all right, say something. I'll put this down so nobody knows who it is. All right, we got a question. Ready? And it's a simple question.
All right.
Does pepper spray affect dogs?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Love you, brother. Talk to you later.
Love you too.
See ya.
There you go.
There it is. That's a professional. So back to me shooting off around in my backyard. As long as it's fired in a safe direction, and please don't do this. Don't do this. Don't play the look at my drink telling people to shoot in their backyard. That's all what I'm saying.
No.
I just want to understand the rule, right? So if I point that in a safe direction, shoot it into the dirt, Cindy, I'm not talking to the jerk, okay? I'm talking to you, okay? Do you think
yes,
that is within the law?
Well, again, I would say it depends. What if you shoot it into the dirt and you hit a sewer line or something because you don't know it's under there.
You what if me? You what if me? I know that there's nothing but dirt.
It depends. I think it's just stupid. I don't know if it's negligent.
Reckless.
You gotta understand.
We know it's stupid.
You gotta understand.
Clarified that is stupid. Well, look, now he's gonna talk. Good job, thanks.
Well, you gotta understand.
Now he's in it.
But don't you have to
from day one
or yards
in law school? When you go to orientation in law school, the first thing they tell you is the answer to every question is it depends.
Well, that's why I'm asking her, because she's a lot smarter about this than
allow us to give answers. They don't allow us to give answers.
Hassling me, but what happens? They're like tagging in like this.
Ooh, yeah.
You're like, I'll have to like.
That's right. They don't allow us to give answers. It depends.
So everything is shades of gray. It's all shades of gray.
So I've got a question for you. Don't you have to be so many feet or yards off of a thoroughfare, a road, a business road, a public road, before you can fire a firearm, hunting or any of that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
First of all,
I just read you the only statute. The only statute that applies: discharging a firearm in public or on a residential property. And I just read it to you of what the conditions are. And there's nothing in there that says has to be 5 feet from the sidewalk or 3 feet from the front yard. It's basically that I just read you the whole statute that applies to that. So as long as you don't fit any of those things in there, then you'll be fine. I mean, taking my lawyer hat off, I would say it's perfectly fine for you to go in your backyard and fire a bullet into the dirt, because I don't believe in a layman's definition that would be reckless or negligent. So I'll give you my personal opinion is no, I'm with Cindy. You probably shouldn't do that unless you live in a farm in the middle of nowhere or whatever, just to be on the safe side. But theoretically, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing in the criminal statute that I believe would subject you to criminal charges in that situation. However, as I started off my conversation with, I have had cases where that is true, but guess what? Law enforcement has a different opinion. The state attorney's office has a different opinion. Could the jury have a different opinion as well? We ain't there yet.
Well, we would be, but you keep going. Well, it depends. And then Cindy wants to get on board. I'm with Jeff. It depends. Yeah, but I'm asking you. Well, it depends.
I think there are ordinances in the different counties for.
Right. That's why I said state statute.
Yeah, state statute is but there are ordinances, like Manatee County has ordinances that you have to have so many acres of land to shoot to do target shooting, things like that. But yeah, it's all kind of iffy, and there has to be so much room between you and a neighbor. I don't know what it is.
I did not. I'm like, just want Cindy to be on my side one time. And what does she do?
Call that guy back.
Yeah.
Call that guy back and ask him if pepper spray works on rabid raccoons.
I can tell you right now, no.
9mm does.
Let me help you out.
If a 9mm don't work, my impression of Mike, if a 9mm don't work, fucking pepper spray ain't gonna work.
You watched her shoot that thing 5 times and the thing's still like,
Yeah, but if she'd have had 45 pepper spray, it'd be fucking dead.
I'm like, well, of course, it starts with a 4.
She needed her AR-15.
There you go.
She needed a Joe Biden double barrel shotgun. I think that would have solved the problem real easily, actually, quite frankly.
Get a shotgun. Get a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think a shotgun to the back of the head would have taken care of that quite quickly. Poor raccoon. Yeah. Look, rabies ain't nothing to mess with, man. Don't fuck with raccoons. Don't fuck with bats or squirrels, man. Nothing. You don't know when you're gonna come across a rabid animal, so you should carry something when you walk your dogs. Like whenever I walk my dogs, I always have something armed, even though it's around my neighborhood. I was confronted one time when I was walking the dogs with my wife and our like 3-month-old baby, and some guy ran up on us accusing me of not picking up my dog's poop when I was holding a big bag of freaking Labrador poop in my hand.
Hit him with it.
And he literally was bowing up to me and hitting me with his chest. Right, I have a dog, I have my wife, I have my baby, and but a lesser person would have punched him or pulled a firearm out there. But you're always trained to de-escalate and kind of walk away from those situations. So I just let it go. But hey, I got my revenge. Like 6 months later, he died of a heart attack. So
there you go.
There you go.
I would have not beat the shit out of him, but maybe beat the shit into him.
I was like, what is this fucking here? It's a big bag of dog shit. You want me to see? I'll go throw it back on your yard if you'd like me to do that. Go ahead. No, that guy was an asshole. If you would walk by his house, he would turn his sprinklers on so that you would get sprinkled while you're walking by his house. Like, that's just how he treated everybody in the neighborhood. I ain't saying I'm glad he had a heart attack. I'm never glad when people die like that. He was just one of those guys, man.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
What an asshole.
He was.
Like, there's not enough assholes in the world.
Right.
You got me.
So, Carrie.
I really don't think the world needs any more.
Carry wherever you go, and carry some non-lethals too. You don't want to overreact. I get most of my cases still come from people who just, they get angry in a car or whatever, and they pull it out, the firearm, and then they say, oh, I was just getting ready because I didn't know, and it saves me a couple extra seconds. It's like, don't pull it out unless you're going to shoot, obviously, because then you just get slapped with an aggravated assault charge, and you're the one that goes to jail, and you could try and claim you didn't start the fight all you want. And then they turn around and go, well, I didn't pull my gun. And then the person describes it. Oh, it was silver with a black handle, and it was a silver. And then they're like, oh, well, all guns are black or silver. Yeah, it's like you're screwed from that point. So don't pull your gun. Have non-lethals. Watch out for rabid raccoons.
You know what my number one rule of a fight is? Don't be in a fucking fight.
Yeah.
Carry a rabid raccoon.
Run away. Run away.
Right. It's not real. It's
fight.
hard to sit there when a man is in your face accusing you of shitting in his yard in front of your wife and your kid. But what am I going to do? Start a fight in the middle of the street with my wife and kid around and my dog on the leash over some asshole? And then I'm going to be the guy that punches him. He's going to fall over, crack his head on the concrete, and I'm going to get a fucking manslaughter charge over a bag of dog shit. Like,
you do realize, like, here's the deal. I'm not saying that you made the wrong choice, but I am saying this. You do realize you gave up the only chance you're ever going to get to legally hit somebody in the fucking face with a bag of dog shit.
With a bag of shit? That's probably true. It's true. It's true.
Like, you ain't getting another chance at that.
You're right.
Like,
I would have gotten in trouble, though, because I was open carrying it. I would have got a ticket.
To see if somebody will come try to attack me so I can fucking hit him with the bag shit. And you blew it. You had one chance to legally beat somebody with a bag of dog shit. And you decided to keep it calm, cool head.
De-escalate in front of your wife. And
Here's the last thing I'm going to say about that. I was walking my 85-pound Rottweiler who we paid thousands of dollars to and took him to like bite training and all that kind of shit. And he's just standing there with this dumbass Rottweiler look on his face. While this guy's like threatening me and the baby, and he's just like, "Oh, can we keep going for a walk?" I was like, "What? I gotta get a fucking refund? Like, what the?
I gotta take another shit
on his shoes.
Whose yard is that? I gotta take another one when you get done talking to this.
That's why we took the Rottweiler, not the lab, and he fucking just stood there and watched me, idiot.
Wow, that guy looks angry. I know. You got a bag of shit. Why don't you hit him with it?
Yeah. I'll give you more if you want. I'll reload for you.
Yeah. Just hit him because I got to go again. I hope you got another bag.
We got to spin the wheel.
Yeah, 3 times. So like, share, and comment if you want me to give you Jeff's friggin' armor's block.
You'll
like
never get it.
So
you can be happy if you won, but you'll never get it. So take a good look at it because that's the last time you'll see it.
I'm gonna try to hand it to Jeff. All right, I'm gonna try to hand it up there. Nope, not doing it. I'm giving it away. May give it to Cindy.
Oh, okay.
Nope, take it. Nope.
this thing with a
No, well, too bad.
no.
Well,
All right.
Carrie,
We spent all our time talking about
Mark,
rabid
Christmas
raccoons. We never got
So
to.
make sure
We
you
never
get
got to
it
Joe
from them,
Biden or
okay?
red flags. We'll save it for next time.
Here we go.
It'll always be here.
All right, here we go. Last chance. Like, share,
I'll
comment.
say that.
And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to Musings with MGL, please go over there because we're at 8. And I'm still listening to it. I'm at 8. We got this show and we can't get over 1,000 on my. Please, either come put me out of my misery or find him 8 new people. For
Right.
Musings
That's
MGL.
what Mark said today, right? I only need 8 more. So, yeah, I need 8 freaking people.
Cindy, have you subscribed to Musings with MGL?
I have, and so has Tim.
Nice.
He's still not
Yeah.
here. I don't know where he is.
I trust you, but I don't trust Stalker Boy. That's all I'm saying.
He's got to at least come and put his face out there so we can say hi.
He's wrapped up
Yeah,
in the game. Hey, can you guys keep it down? Can you guys keep it down?
He does not. Oh, he loves the game, but he doesn't get to play it a whole lot, so I don't complain.
There.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
Yay!
Say,
There he is. There's my favorite
There
lurker.
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
That's a handsome bastard.
Yeah.
I got a list of handsome bastards on my wall, and his name is number 1. I have it framed. Handsome bastard. Damn. All right. Everybody's good. This is for the Armorer's Block. He's never going to see. The Minnesota gun lawyer right there. All
I'm seeing
right.
it now for the first time.
There we go.
Spin that bitch. It's going really slow. Oh, there it is. Now get ready. It's going to be Sean Hilton without spinning it again. Wait, if Sean wins, he can have this one back. It is Sean.
Sean Hilton.
Make yourself a new one, even though this is a collector's edition.
Spin it
Like,
again.
we're still surprised when Sean's name comes up. You roll for Sean? Maria! There you go. She's watching. All right, so remember, Tuesday, I'll give you this. Remind me to put that in my truck.
Bring it to me. I'll autograph it for you.
No, you're never seeing it.
What's
I
next?
know. I don't disagree.
The Stand.
I knew that 4 months ago.
Cindy, I'm so glad to have you on the show.
Why? You don't like her answers either.
Yeah, but it's more friendly when she does it. I love her more when she says stuff to me. All right, here we go. This one's for the Stand. Spin it. We'll spin it the first time, and it'll be Sean Hilton. Then we can spin it the second time.
Most likely.
Ain't no most likely. Oh, we got a double.
Hey,
All
wow.
right, so we're going to let them
Clean
know what
sweep.
stand you want. We got them for Glocks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go for the triple. We've never had anybody hit for the triple.
What's the third prize?
This is for the arms.
Okay, another arm. Okay. Coffee. Yeah.
Ah! All right, here's the deal. Spin it again because we have them,
Okay.
and I will give her
I
one.
say,
We're gonna
that's,
spin it again.
that's easy for you. You can actually deliver that.
Oh, here it comes. See, Cindy, this is why I love you so much. It's not him. Who is it?
Corey.
Corey. All right, here it is. I just wanted Maria to get one more chance at hitting for the triple. So now she joins my mother, and who was the other one? Was it
Cat
Cat?
has won a bunch.
So there's
Yeah.
the 3 doubles. Like my mother wins, and I'm like, it's not rigged. Blah 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 blah. Spin again. She wins the second time too. I'm like, yeesh, that doesn't look good. Oh yeah. She was there for me though. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm like, I should figure out what I want to win. and then say somebody's name. Be like, look, if you win, I get it. All right. So, you won one of these. The front side. Yeah, I don't know. How
Corey, you won one of those. Yellow armored brought from Smoke Show 3D.
The Glock.
And if you didn't win one, you can still go to Smoke Show 3D and order one and put in FSP 10 and get your 10% off.
Yep.
I would put Minnesota Gun Lawyer and have a middle finger like this, so that way he doesn't get that one either.
Corey,
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna take this one.
We have a. What do we got?
We've got foundational this Sunday,
Yep.
and we're going to do another foundational the 21st.
I don't know. We'll figure out the next one.
We'll get them up in the calendar and let you know.
Thanks, Scott. And what we'll do is we do to have a level 2.
Yes, yeah.
So we do this level 2, then we can have a level 3.
Maria wants to know if she can pick up on Tuesday.
Yep,
yes.
we'll bring it. We'll bring it for you.
I don't know fundamentals.
Gary, remember that March got you a Christmas present and get it from him, okay? I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it.
Wow.
I just want to see if I got it.
All right. Hey, Cindy, real quick, anything going on? Where can they find you?
Hold on one second.
Oh.
Maria wants to know what's foundational. Foundational is a very basic class.
Beginners.
Minnesota estate plan.
Minnesota Estate Planning.
Yep.
.com.
Yep.
http:// Minnesota Estate Planning.com. If you need any estate planning, trusts, wills, probates, whatever, please reach out to them. They can get you all set up. Like and subscribe, share, go to YouTube so Michael stop complaining.
Stop complaining about what? You complaining to me?
Correct.
Like,
You'll stop complaining because I'll stop complaining. Watch out for Rabbit Raccoon.
I miss you so much, Cindy. I miss you so much.
Well, wait.
All right, we're out of here. All right, once again, thank you to our king sponsor, Johnny Custom Glocks, and to Sean Hilton at smokeshow3d.com for always hooking us up, always giving us stuff that we can give away to you guys. Thank you so much for that, Sean. Thank you for sending one to Jeff so I could hear all about it, how I didn't get him one.
Getting me one.
Did, right?
Appreciate it.
Thanks to Mars Vision Productions and Kerry for doing the show. Look how good his looks like
Yeah,
that.
it looks good.
All right.
Yeah.
And especially thank
camera I paid
you
for.
to the 11 or 12 people that are watching.
We're down to 10.
We're down to 10. Thanks for everybody that
Good
supports
night.
us and stuff like that. All right. See you next week. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Peace.
You got to shoot him in the head.